What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're talking about LEGO The Batman Movie, set number 70904, Clayface Splat Attack. The set has 448 pieces and retails for about $35. I picked this up at my local Target, so you guys can check around and see what stores are carrying it in your area, and what exactly the price is, in your particular retail shop. But the MSRP from LEGO is $35 for this set, so figure around there. The set does have two minifigures. You get Batman, of course, the titular character in every one of these sets, and Mayor Mccaskill, who is, I'm assuming, some sort of role in the movie, which has not come out at the time of this recording. So, take that as you will. I was drawn to this set originally because the Clayface character does remind me a lot of the Clayface from Batman the Animated Series, which was one of my favorite iterations of Batman, and he just has the overall kind of design of that Clayface, and it looks really, really neat. And it looks like he's got some decent posability and some fun play value as well. So flipping onto the back of the box, we can see some of those features. We've got a little clay blob here to capture minifigs. You can grab folks. You can shoot little clay bits from his fingers. So that's kind of cool. You can also change out his arm with different weapons, which is, the stud shooter, and of course a giant clay mallet. So that's pretty neat. You can also switch his eyes around to give him different expressions and move his mouth in various ways. So that's pretty cool. I do like the versatility there, so excited about that. Also, I'm really hoping his eyes are printed pieces and not stickers, which will be a bummer if they're stickers, but we'll get past it. So without further ado, let's get this set open and check it out right now. So opening up the box here, I'll just pop it open. And we see inside we've got numbered bags and instructions. One book of instructions, and I don't see, and it looks like the eyes are in fact printed pieces, so that's really cool right off the bat. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 4 bags of pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy put together, and we're going to check it out in just a moment. Okay guys, so here we have the Clayface Splat Attack, and right at the offset I have to say, this is a pretty great set. So, like we always do, we're going to take a look at the minifigures first, and what a better way to do that than start with the man himself, the Batman. Here he is, LEGO Batman. If he wants to focus up, there we go. He does come with a Batarang. You get 2 of those in the set. He also has his utility belt. You get 2 of those as well. That's pretty great. Got some nice printing on the torso there and on the back. He does come with the nice soft cloth capes that they've started doing as of last year, I believe. And of course, the bat face. And you can pop this off and see the angry Bruce Wayne face with the very slight eyebrows. I guess in this case we're using Batman's eyes as Bruce Wayne's eyebrows, which, not my favorite, I gotta be honest. But, whatever, gets the job done. And then on the other side he's got a smirking kind of face. We can take a look at how that looks as well. And again, it's a little hard to see just because of the shadows here, but you guys get the idea for the most part. It's a pretty fun-loving looking bat face. But he's fighting Clayface right now, and that's a tough fight. So he's got some angry face going on here. And we're moving right along to Mayor Mccaskill, if I'm remembering that name correctly. And here she is, and looks fine. She's got a nice business suit. She's nice and tan. She's got a new hairpiece, question mark? I think that's new. I've never seen it before to my recollection. So it's new to me anyway. But she does come with that hairpiece. And you pop that right off. And you can see she does have a more happy-go-lucky face on the back there. She looks like she's trying to sell somebody a house more than be the mayor of Gotham City. But that's, what do I know? She's got her little radio to call for help once Clayface smashes his way into town. Speaking of, here is Clayface. And right off the bat, let me say, this guy was a really nice build. It's a beautiful model and a really cool version of Clayface. He does come with this little splat pile here, which, you know, just has a little divot in the front here where you can stick a minifigure, like so, or right on the other side. Whatever, you know, whatever makes you happiest. You just get that thing going. And, you know, Bob's your uncle. So, that said, you also get Clayface himself. So here he is, and he's got some articulation, which we'll go over now. His head, surprisingly enough, is actually on a ball joint. You can move that around quite a bit. The mouth is made up of all these just individual flaps. So if you wanted to, you could kind of change his expression up a little bit. Not too much. I mean, you could make him happy if you really wanted to. It looks a little weird. But I guess, you know, you can kind of get away with it. He looks kind of like he's smiling. But mostly he looks more comfortable just with his kind of standardized frowny face going on here. Yeah, so that's good. The eyes are, of course, printed, which is very, very nice. And, of course, you can take these and swap them out. So he's got a sad face, and that's pretty much it. Those are your two options. It'd be kind of nice if they were double-sided, so you could do, like, one side as the sad eye and one as the angry eye, so you get kind of different expressions there. But I could totally understand why they didn't go that route. But yeah, Clayface, really nicely done, nicely crafted, nicely crafted. It looks really, really cool, pretty much from all angles. I mean, they did a great job of filling in all the gaps and things like that. He does have a little bit of kind of bare stuff going on the underside of his arms, but it's not really that big a deal. The arms are very nicely posable. They have the little ratcheting joint here. He's got the upper movement, the ball joint for the elbow, so you can get that going. He does have the firing studs, which we'll take a look at in a moment, but then his legs are also ball jointed at the hip, and he's just got little stubby feet, but they definitely work. And he's nice and big and imposing, as Clayface should be. Maybe a little bit too big for Clayface, but I like it personally. So he does have some action gimmicks, I guess. The first being that he does have stud shooters in both arms, which is kind of novel. He doesn't really have moving fingers, which is a little bit of a bummer. It would have been nice to have one hand maybe with fingers, and then the other with the stud shooter. But I can totally appreciate that we got two stud shooters, and of course they work just by, you know, twisting this thing, and they will start just firing studs all over my little recording area, never to be seen again. So I hope you guys are okay with just the two stud. Well, we'll try for another one. There you go, works beautifully. Oh goodness. So in addition to that, we also get another arm for Clayface here. Hey, stand up, buddy. There we go. We get another arm piece. And this is a nice big hammer. And it's just on a Technic pin, so you can just kind of move it around however you want to. And it's got a ball joint bit on the end here. So all you got to do is come over here, take one of these arms, just pop it off, and then replace it with the hammer. And you're good to go. You can turn this thing into a big swinging hammer and slam it around and try and squish Batman and all his buddies. So that is a really, really cool feature, and I'm glad they added it. And again, just the moving head, I was not expecting at all. That's a huge, huge plus in my book for the overall score, I guess, of this set. But yeah, I mean, the build is really, really solid. It is a bit repetitive just because you're building, you start with the main body here, and then the head. The head is a lot of fun to build, but then you're building the arms, and those are just basically, you know, repetition of the same mini build over and over again. The main body is going to be a repetition because it's the same on both sides, and then the back again. But it's all these little round plates, and it's just like building up on top of each other, so it's still kind of fun. So I really, really did enjoy the build, and I really love this finished model. I think they did a great job of capturing Clayface. It really reminds me of the animated series Clayface, and I just like it a whole lot. So I'm very, very pleased with it. I think the asking price is pretty much right on point. It's a very solid model. There's a lot of nice weight here, so I don't feel like the price was bad in any way, shape, or form. I feel quite comfortable with it. So yeah, definitely a great set, and I'm happy to have it. If I had one complaint, maybe it would be another minifig thrown in other than Batman and the mayor here, just because not a lot of people are probably going to be that interested in the mayor, and you get Batman in every single set, and it's a little like, okay, another Batman. So, but that's really my only gripe, and it's just a nitpick. So, yeah. Very, very cool set. I'm very happy with it. So that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching, as always. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll have more Lego Batman movie sets coming real soon, so stick around for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.